Hello everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. This is episode 2 and today's plans mainly is get the farm equipment I've got here that I've got at the shop down ready to go. So it's mainly this tractor with the big cultivator on the back. I've downloaded the plough add-on, so it means I can use this 24 metre cultivator to do the fields because it's so much quicker. I've got the NMC bulldozer to do the main outlines of the fields to get them nice and square, and I'll explain why in a bit. I've downloaded the new John Deere sprayer mod as well, so what I'll do is, as I've done a field, I'll put a worker on there to spray the lime on, and then he'll go on to the next field. So I'm aiming to get about 7 or 8 fields done for this first farm. The other plan I'm also going to try and get done at the start is to get a bit more of the pathways laid down, so sort of a road leading off this main track onto the farm. So sort of a one way in, one, so sort of road in, a road out. I'm also looking to get a little shop bought and put down around about 37-38, because I prefer to buy everything in a massive tanker and then, as I said before, and then drop it into the silo. Right, so that's enough talking, so let's get this done. So what I'll do is time lapse it from here up till about the end of when the pathways are finished, just before I start on the fields, and I'll explain what I'm going to do with the fields and sort of my idea behind them. I've been using this NMC bulldozer for a while, but I never noticed in cab the screen to the right hand side, and then I realised when you've got your night lights on, it actually highlights what lights have come on via the screen. You may have noticed this, you may not. I thought it was a nice little add-on feature that I thought was very interesting for me personally. I thought that was a nice little detail added in by the modder. Right, let's carry on with the timeline.
Just forget about it, anything I said about it, drive away tonight. You think it's fine, you put it all inside and run and never look behind, it's all the same. Besides the fact that it's mine, think of me when you're dreaming, you know I'm wide awake and thinking of you. Cause I swear when you're there alone, know that I'm wide awake tonight. Forget about it, anything I said about it, drive away tonight. And you think it's fine, you put it all inside and run and never look behind, it's all the same. Besides the fact that it's mine, think of me when you're dreaming, you know I'm wide awake and thinking of you. Cause I swear when you're there alone, know that I'm wide awake tonight. Yeah. keep away the thoughts that are just the opposite of you. It happens every time you fall. You write it off as it were all. I'll be fine, just let me try to. And sing to me when you sink, and you know that I'm wide awake and watching for you. 'Cause I swear when you're there alone, know that I'm wide awake tonight.
Right, so this should be then my last load of lime that I need. So this should be able to do all 7 fields that I have to cover. So once I've tipped out of here, we'll go into the bulldozer and start having a look at the first field. So the way I always do it is, the reason the bulldozer is create straight lines, it's easier for the worker. What I found is the worker hates anything that's not straight. It avoids it, so it means there's less for you have to do at the end. The worker misses. So the plan is head to this corner, run down the tree line, and then create the outline of the field, and then infill it with the cultivator. So right, let's get this in position. Now what I'm trying to do is not get it straight with the tree line. I'm just trying to work out whereabouts roughly I need it. So back up a little bit more, and then what I do to start with is small little square. This then tells me if my bulldozer is straight or not, and then you just straighten it up, and then hopefully there you go. So that now should be straight, and I can run a straight line down. Of course there are trees in the way, and that's why I've got the forestry machine. And what I'll do with this is, if I'm honest with you, I'll just take the tree out, take the base of the trees out. I don't need the money for that, so it's easier. And then always check your map, and then make sure that you're running straight as you can, because it's so easy to go slightly offline. So I'll always revert back to the map and always check the lines going straight as possible, and then also work out where I want them to go. I have a rough idea where I want the fields to spread, and me personally, I try and aim for the edge of boxes. So again, it's not always easy. So this first field is more difficult because there's a lot of objects to go around. GPS would be easier if I was on PC, if I'm honest, but yeah, don't really have it. So I'm just, again, just working out as straight as I can diagonally, because the straighter you can make it, I said, the easier it's for worker. Because more likely with this section going down at 45 degrees, the worker won't always want to do it. So, and what I'm looking at, my positioning is the edge of the map, making sure I leave enough gap to the edge of the tree line as well. You don't want instruments hitting the edge of trees. So with creating these fields, the slowest part is the bulldozer runs at 7 miles an hour. There's only a 4 or 5 metre blade on it, and then the cultivator runs at 24, so you can run over a main field in seconds. So there you go, reverting back to the map to work out where I am to the borders. This field will be a bit more difficult because of the road. Some people create their own roads. I always try and stick to the ones that are already on the map that were created. So now I've come to the bottom, so I'm now going to run across. So that's what I'm doing. I'll look. Yeah, so I'll be doing, I think, 7 fields, roughly like this. They're not all be the same size, they'll all be different across. Right, I put this back on a time lapse because that's enough of me talking. See you guys in a bit.
Summer after high school when we first met, we made out in my Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday we got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof, talk about our future like we had a clue. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. Well, in another life, you wouldn't be my girl. We'd keep all our promises, be us against the world. Well, in another life, I wouldn't make you stay, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. Well, you and June and I was your Johnny and Cash, never one without the other. We made a pact. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. Someone said you had your tattoo removed, saw you downtown singing the blues. It's time to face the music, I'm no longer your muse. Well, in another life, you wouldn't be my girl. We'd keep all our promises, be us against the world. Well, in another life, I would make you stay, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. All this money can't buy me a time machine. We can't replace you with a million rings. I should have told you what you meant to me, 'cause now I pay the price. Well, in another life, be us against the world. Well, in another life, I wouldn't make you stay, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beast is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, our feet in the water, our top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. Girl, I can hook you up. We all get to dancing, I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk, meet the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. And I'm falling for a small town girl, so kiss me, darling, rock my world, rock my world, rock my world. Yeah, now it's a hell. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. It's a hell of a time. Oh, hell of a time.
So that's field 1 done, and before I get cultivating on field 2, let's get the lime sprayer, this new John Deere, and I'll show you how I set up. So let's jump in here, if I can get in. Give it a second. Finding my keys. Brand new, going through all my keys, all my things. I'll eventually get the key there in a minute. I'll find the key in a second. It's got to be one of these here somewhere. I think it's red, isn't it, for John Deere? I've got so many different ones. Nope, it's not that one. Let's try that one. Nope, it's not that one. Give me a second. Okay, it's not that key. Only about another 20 to try. Of all the different machines I've got around here. Nope, it's not that key. Nope, it's not that key. Hang on, is it that one? Yes, it is. Got there in the end. Right, now we found the right key for this. So, remember, just working out, it's a new machine, so I'm just working out what everything does. So, just going through all the settings. Thinking, do I want ultra wide tyres on this, or do I want standard? I went, no, let's go standard. So right, so that's done. Now let's get this thing filled up. So what I'll do is move this truck out of the way. If I can find the key again. Yep, there you go. Bang. Found. Someone left it unlocked. I think it was a bit easier. I left it unlocked. Mind you, being in no man's land, you probably could leave the keys in these quite easily and get away with it. Like I did there. Right, let's jump in. Yeah, this one is a brilliant mod. Been waiting for something like this to come out. It also sounds great when you're accelerating. Right, there you go, lime. And as I said, this is why I went with the things. It's so much easier having it next to your farm. And it's wide enough as well that you can get everything down quite easy. So now, what you'll find in this field is, because you've got some bits aren't straight, the worker won't always do everything. So I'll always go to the straightest part of the field. And this is why I always try and keep straight lines. And then put on the worker. Right, then back to the time lapse.
Bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the rain should stop falling, we'll head on home again. Everybody else can see where we belong. Oh, ain't no ordinary love we got going on. At the end of the world, together forever is one. And I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt. And I'll pray they never can pull us apart. And I'll wait for the time when we'll be together every day. But I know if ever we'll be led astray, that I'll find my way back home to you again. At the end of the world, together forever.
What I just wanted to show quickly is what happens with the lime sprayer. So, as you can see, what he misses basically with the worker. So, every field would be different, but it's a similar pattern. Usually it's the headlands. So what I'll just do is quickly run around with the lime spreader, go back over the headlands, and just mainly just tidy them back up. Now, one thing I love about this sprayer and spreader combination is the speed. You can cover a field at 22 miles an hour with a very wide spread, which a lot of sprayers don't have sort of that speed about them. So it means you get through a field very, very quick. So what I'm just doing here is just tidying up what he's missed, and then that's that completely sprayed off. So I've got 2 fields out of the 7 done, and then I'm just keeping an eye, just checking everything, working out where he's missed. Right, so that's that done and ran out. So I'll go pick up a little bit more. So, and this is why I said how easy it is just having this straight here filled up. So this should now last me the last little bit and the rest of the next field as well. So just checking what's been left. Now it does take a little while for the map to be updated. So there's quite a wide patch, but you can see where he stopped. So go from here all the way around the edge and then set the worker up onto the second field. Now remember, if you are enjoying this series, remember to like and subscribe. Not exactly sure how many episodes I'll end up doing with this version of the map, but my long-term plan is to have most of the land bought, and then after that cattle. So what I'll probably do is end up splitting the map into different sections. So one section will be like this, arable, and then probably pigs, cattle. Just see where we go. This is what the advantage of this map is. It's so big that you can do different things across. So I've got a couple of little bits left to touch up, and then set the work on the second field. And now remember, always this will be difficult because the top headland with the road isn't straight. So there you go, set him off, and now back into the bulldozer working out the next field. Now this one I already sort of had an idea. This one should be a lot straighter because every field I'm trying to get it squarer and squarer. So trying to just square it as best I can. So and with these, is always having an image in your mind of how you wanted it to look and how do you want to end up. Right, I'm going to put this back on a time lapse, get this field done, and then see where we are.
I was walking out one evening late. The moon was rising high, headed for the riverside. Around us fuss and fight. Patrolman, he walked by, asked me where I'm going. Said if the sun set on me there, I'd never make it home. He said, don't go downtown tonight, there's trouble on the rise. The Batman in the shadows, and they're bound to take your life. If you mind to ramble, I'll tell you how I do. Keep your money in your pocket, then the razor in your shoe. Slipping silent through the creek, hounds to lose my scent. I went up a tree and I watched them turn, wondering where I went. I take a rest, I hold my breath, I let it simmer down. I climb too high in my wandering eye, spied the lights of town. He said, don't go downtown tonight, there's trouble on the rise. The Batman in the shadows, oh, they're bound to take your life. But if you mind to ramble still, I'll tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, boy, and the razor in your shoe. There's trouble on the rise. Bad men in the shadows is bound to take your life. But if you mind to ramble still, I'll tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, boy, and a razor in your shoe. Keep your money in your pocket, son, and a razor in your shoe.
I'm wide awake tonight. Just forget about it, anything I said about it. Drive away tonight, and you think it's fine. You put it all inside and run and never look behind. It's all the same, besides the fact that it's mine. Think of me when you dream, and you know I'm wide awake and thinking of you. 'Cause I swear when you're there.
Thank you for watching this episode. I'll leave this here. I know I've only done, I think it's 3 fields. Or is it 4? I've lost track now. So, because otherwise the video will get too long. So, in the next episode, we'll finish off the next 3 or 4 fields to get 7 or 8 fields done. And then probably start sowing if we've got time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've got any suggestions, as I'm still sort of learning the editing and recording process. So yeah, thank you for watching. and see you probably in about 4 or 5 days. I normally try and get one video out a week if I can, and it's normally on Fridays. But then it depends just what I'm doing during the week. If I've got a couple of days off, then I will try and get an extra video out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good evening or a good day. Bye.
It's all the same, besides the fact that it's mine. Think of me when you dream, and you know I'm wide awake and thinking of you. 'Cause I swear when you're there alone, know that I'm wide awake tonight.